in the future. Will I be your teacher, Andy, starting from this day?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Uh, just a moment, Andy, by the way. I
Mm-hmm.
could not hear you well.
You cannot hear me well?
Yeah, the sound is kind of weak for
Oh,
me.
really? How about
Yes,
this?
I'm so sorry. Can you say something again?
Is it still weak?
A little bit, but this is much better than what
Oh,
I heard before.
okay.
Okay. For this class, what do you
Mm.
want to do, Andy? Do you want to go for free talking? Do you want to
Mm,
use a book? What do you
yeah.
want?
Since it's our first time,
Mm-mm.
we can have free talking. Okay?
All right. Any topic in mind, Andy?
No, actually,
Okay.
I chose you as a regular teacher.
I actually didn't know.
Oh, you
Andy, thank
didn't
you.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just checked my schedule today, not really my schedule for the
Uh-huh,
next day.
yeah,
Thank
I
you
get it.
for choosing me as your teacher. Mhm.
Yeah.
Who was your previous teacher, Andy?
Actually, I mean, I had some classes in the
Mm,
morning a few days ago.
mm.
So I felt it's like hard to wake up in the morning.
I see.
So I changed my mind.
Uh,
So I have been looking for some teachers in the
Ah,
evening.
I see. Thank you for choosing me then,
Hmm.
Andy.
Hmm.
Actually, this schedule has been like vacant and occupied very often for the past month. It's like the students of mine in this schedule or in this time slot before didn't really last with me for a long time. They were always busy.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why. Okay. And Andy, I want to know something about you. Can you
Hmm.
tell me something about
Yeah.
yourself, please?
Ask me anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you live in Korea?
It's hard to
Mm.
answer because
Ah, okay.
you might not know where I live.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I live in a what's that? Con- uh, very small town. I don't know how to say it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Jincheon province.
Can you tell me
Y-
the name of the province again?
Jincheon province.
Jincheon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know the place.
yeah you haven't heard of it, have you?
I haven't heard of it. I
Yeah.
see. And in what part of Korea is it located?
Um, I think it's almost middle in the middle of Korea.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
okay. And how long have you been living there, Andy?
Maybe it's been like 2 years.
Oh, so you just
Yeah,
moved to
yeah.
Chincheon. Okay.
Since I moved to Jincheon.
Okay. Can you tell me about the place? What do you like about it? How is it different from other
Uh,
places?
the reason why I moved to Jincheon was because my workplace were uh, located in the same
Ah.
area. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I mean, it takes me like 10 minutes to get to
Mm.
my workplace.
Mm. Okay.
Hmm.
And what's your job, Andy?
Job. It's also hard to describe what I do actually,
Okay.
because I think it's not very typical.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Oh, try me. Might I might know about it, but I don't
Mhm.
think so.
Yeah, you might know
Okay.
that because
Mhm.
you know camera lens, right? You know that? Yeah,
Ah,
I
you
design
make those?
lenses. Yeah,
Wow, really?
yeah,
Wow. So
yeah.
you design lenses for a famous camera company, Andy?
Not really.
Not really.
It's similar as that similar with that one, but
Ah, okay.
I design lenses that is used for the machine to
Oh.
what is that measure or something. Yeah.
Okay.
So I design lenses
Mm.
for industry, the
Ah,
machine.
industrial
Yeah, yeah,
lenses, right?
yeah, yeah.
Mm. How long have you been doing that? Designing lenses?
Including my first job,
Mm-mm.
I've been I've been doing this for like almost 10 years, a decade. Mm,
Already.
yeah.
I see, I see. I'm curious though. I think your workplace in Chinjon is a factory, right?
Yeah. Actually,
Mm.
I design lenses like convex lenses or
Mm.
concave lenses, and
Mm.
then I what's that? Mm, make a drawing
Mm.
to the field field
Mm.
worker. So
Mm.
they make the lenses that
Ah,
I
based on your
design.
design.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay. But do you use some platform or program to create your drawings, or you draw using your hands?
Mm, when I draw drawings,
Mm.
I use it's not special. It is specific program
Mm. Mm.
application.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
I
Have you
see.
heard of CAD?
AutoCAD,
CAD?
you mean?
Yeah.
I think I've heard
AutoCAD.
of it from my
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, really.
My sister just graduated from her degree of architecture. I think she
Ah,
uses that a lot actually to
yeah.
create designs or something. I may have seen
Yeah.
her use it sometimes.
Mm.
Mm, so you could use
AutoCAD program.
AutoCAD for that?
I'm
Wow.
sorry. Sorry, like say it.
Sorry. I'm amazed that you could use AutoCAD to
Ah, yeah.
design lenses. Mm.
Actually, when I design lenses, I use another program
Uh,
that is um, called V. Yeah, that is
mm,
called V. But I when I make a drawing,
mm,
I use AutoCAD. Yeah, AutoCAD
I
is the
see.
program that is used normally. I mean, worldwide.
Mm, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I think the design will be made first in some other program, and then when it's ready to be rendered or when it's ready to be, printed on a paper, you go do it on in AutoCAD. Is that right, Andy?
Say that again. I
Okay.
lost you.
So
Yeah.
you told me that there's another program you
Mm,
use, right?
yeah.
So maybe after using that program, when the design is
Mhm.
ready to be printed on paper, you
Mhm.
transfer it in AutoCAD, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What
Mm.
was your major back in the university, Andy?
I majored um, optics. Do you know
Optics.
optics? It is. Oh yeah. It's part of physics
Mm,
actually, and yeah.
Parallel physics. Oh no, physics is not my thing.
Yeah. So
I
do
had a
I.
hard time.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. But
uh,
I just. I mean, I had to. I had to major in the
mm,
optics.
okay.
Mhm.
And in what university did you graduate from? Because maybe this should be my question. Do a
Mm.
lot of universities in Korea offer
Yeah.
optics as a degree?
Oh. Uh, the time, I mean, in the time when I studied in the university, there's few univers- university that
Mm.
had uh, optics degree.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So, mm-hmm.
nowadays more. There are more than
Definitely, I
before.
think.
Yeah.
Okay. What inspired you to take that major? Andy, did you see someone before who works like you? What influenced you to choose
hmm
it?
Actually, I didn't have any idea
I
that,
see.
yeah, but I just wanted to go to the university,
Mm,
and then I I just I didn't study as hard as I should have in
mm,
freshman,
mm,
but um, uh, later on uh, s- I had to study harder uh,
mm,
to get a job.
mm.
So mm, that's how I am here right now.
I see. So I'm guessing when you were a freshman, you didn't have a major yet. You got to decide about
Yeah,
your
yeah,
major
yeah,
when you entered your second year, your
yeah, yeah.
sophomore
Right,
year,
right,
right?
right, right.
Oh, I
Second
see.
second year is sophomore. What?
Sophomore. I like this one.
Sophomore.
This one.
Sophomore. Hmm.
Mm-mm. You know, to
Okay.
some degree, how I wish that that was like the system in our school, in our university when I was there. Because I actually, like you at the time, I didn't have an idea on what to do with my life, and I just
Yeah.
chose whatever.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I knew the time I had limited knowledge about how varied courses could be, and so I chose education. It's not a bad choice, truth be told, but if I could have just known more, I could have chosen another thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so. Okay, I'll stop talking. How about family, Andy? Do you have kids? Do you live with your parents?
Can you guess how many children do I have?
Three?
Three? No, I have two little daughters. Uh,
Sorry, two?
yeah, two little daughters.
Oh,
I mean, yeah,
daughters. Okay.
one is 5 years old, and
Oh, very
the
young.
other is 3 or 3 years old. Yeah,
Oh, oh, your kids are still young.
yeah,
Mm,
they are
I
still young.
see. How is it having two daughters, Andy?
I'm sorry. How?
How is it having two daughters? Is it hard? Do you
So,
think it's harder than having boys for kids?
many people say
Mm,
it will be easier to take care of uh, two two daughters than
mm,
two sons.
mm.
But I don't know. It's still it's also hard.
I see. I think it would pose its own
Yeah,
difficulties that you
yeah,
would not experience when you have
yeah.
a son, right? Hmm.
They
I
always
wonder.
fight.
Oh yes, actually, I have three younger sisters. Andy, I am the eldest. I have three younger sisters, and
Oh,
I could tell you, oh, there will be a lot of fights, like hair pulling fights, and punch.
yeah, yeah.
I had a lot of brawls with them when I was young.
How how many siblings do you have?
I have three. I have three younger
Ah,
sisters.
so
Mm.
you guys are all girls in your
Yes.
family? Wow,
Yes.
four
the
four
re-
girls,
uh, I'm sorry.
4 girls.
Yes, four girls.
Yeah,
Mhm.
wow.
So the reason why we got so many is because my parents were looking for a son.
Yeah, That's what I always say.
Yes, that's the reason.
Yeah, but
But what's good about? Oh, sorry. Go
oh no
ahead.
no no
Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Sorry, I forgot what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
actually, your parents uh give up give up having uh another son, right?
Yeah, eventually they gave up.
Yeah,
Oh
eventually. Yeah.
yeah. What actually happened was after my youngest sister, we had another sibling,
Hmm.
Andy, but that sibling died
Oh,
when she was still in the womb of my mom.
oh, really?
But since they were able to see the fetus
Mm.
after, it's a girl.
Uh-huh.
They notice it's the girl too.
Uh-huh.
So there.
Mm.
So I think in this life, my parents would not really have a son.
Mm.
So they're just girls. Mm. And your wife, does your wife work, Andy?
No, she is just
Mm.
housewife.
A homemaker, I see, I
Yeah,
see.
she has been looking for a job that
Ah,
yeah job. I mean like a part-time job because
mm,
she has to take care of their our children.
mm,
Yeah, so
I,
she's looking for a part-time job, but
I
it's
see.
not that hard. It's not that easy to get a
Easy,
job.
I see.
Yeah.
Is it because of the location of where you live right now? Like the area
Mhm.
doesn't really offer a lot of, part-time jobs?
There are so many jobs
Ah,
in my
okay.
town, but
Mm,
the what's that condition that she likes, I mean she prefer.
mm.
There's no jobs.
She could not find something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
she thinks would fit her as a
yeah,
mother and as
yeah,
a wife,
yeah.
right?
Because
So,
she has to get a job that where she
mm.
goes to work almost 10 a.m. and then she
Ah,
gets
okay.
out almost 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or
Oh,
something like that. So
okay. Mm-mm.
yeah,
I see. You could term it as flexible, like this.
flexible.
Oh, yes. She wants to find a job with a flexible working
Hmm.
schedule. Mm,
But
good.
there's there's no job
I see.
flexible.
I think too she's looking for a job that would let her, like leave when she has to look after your children.
Mhm.
Like for example, like let us say there's well, knock on wood, we're not really saying this would happen. Like there's an accident or let us say an emergency, and her job should let her leave her post or her job when she has to. In that sense, so yeah, I think it could be pretty difficult to find such job. Good luck with
Yeah,
her, though.
yeah.
Okay.
I hope
Oh,
she can find
Andy,
it. Yeah.
do you want to use your book, by the way, in our next classes, or shall
Yeah.
we go for free talking every time?
I prefer using my book,
Mm.
textbook,
Oh,
next
I'm
time.
sorry. Can you say that again?
I prefer using textbook, next
Next
class.
time. Oh, travel course, right? That's your
Yeah,
book?
a
Okay.
travel
Let's
course.
use it
Yeah.
then next time.
Okay, okay.
Alright. I'm so sorry I'm rushing for I have another class. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure to
No,
meet
it's
you,
fine.
Andy.
Yeah, I know. I
Manasa
understand.
panggawa.
Yeah. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Thank you.